Taken from the Marrow of St. Thomas Aquinas, which arranges various short texts from St. Thomas Aquinas' corpus based on the liturgical year. I'll be bringing the day's meditation each day, and we'll be bringing it into print once I'm through it. If you appreciate this work and would like to support more projects like it, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/militantthomist. Friday after Ash Wednesday, on the crown of thorns. Go forth, ye daughters of Zion, and see King Solomon in his diadem, wherewith his mother crowned him in the day of his espousals, and in the day of the joy of his heart. The voice of the church invites the souls of the faithful to behold how marvelous and beautiful her spouse is. For the daughters of Zion in Jerusalem are the same, holy souls, citizens of the celestial city, who enjoy perpetual peace with the angels, and, by consequence, contemplate the glory of the Lord. Go forth, that is, depart from the turbulent conduct of this world, to be prepared in mind to contemplate him who you love, and see King Solomon, that is, the true peace of Christ, in the diadem wherewith his mother crowned him, that is, consider Christ who took on flesh for us, the flesh that he assumed from the flesh of his virgin mother. He calls the flesh a diadem, because the flesh that Christ assumed for us in death destroyed the reign of death, in which he rose to bring us the hope of rising again. Of this diadem, the apostle says in Hebrews, we see Jesus crowned with glory and honor because of the death he underwent. His mother is said to crown him because the Virgin Mary provided him with the matter of his flesh, with her own flesh. In the day of his espousals, that is, in the day of his incarnation, when he joined himself to the church, who has no spot or wrinkle, or when God joined himself to a man, and in the day of the joy of his heart, for the happiness and joy of Christ is the salvation and the redemption of mankind. And coming home, he will call together his friends and neighbors, and say to them, rejoice with me, because I have found my sheep that was lost. Indeed, this whole passage can be simply referred to the Passion of Christ according to the literal sense. Solomon, seeing the Passion of Christ long before it happened in the Spirit, forewarned the daughters of Zion, that is, the people of Israel, go forth and see King Solomon, that is, Christ, in the diadem, that is, in the crown of thorns, which the synagogue, his mother, crowned him with, in the day of his espousals, when he joined the church to himself, in the day of the joy of his heart, in which he rejoiced that, by his passion, he would redeem the world from the devil's power. Go forth, therefore, and come out from the darkness of unbelief, and that is, understand with your mind, because he who suffers as a man is truly God. Or go out of the gate of your city, and see him crucified on Golgotha.